All right. So we are back up and running. Hopefully people see this. If not, I guess it is what it is. Just restarted the stream because YouTube had crashed for some reason. So we're just kind of rolling with it for right now. Hopefully, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
To get this drive started. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time.
Actually, we'll wait a second for people to get back in here a little bit and yeah, give the YouTube stream crash or anything like that. I don't really know what's going on, but I guess it kind of is what it is. It looks like it's back up on Twitter, so okay. We will rock and roll. So we got some people starting to roll back in now. Okay.
You got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And now on second down for this offense. Pulls and fires.
Good job, Drew Sturgis.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Defense came in.
Yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what happened. Because like I said, I mean, I think as far as I know, Twitter and Twitch were working just fine, so I don't really know why the YouTube stream specifically crashed, but it is what it is. Oh, Carson Willick! Just sat on that the whole way.
Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. They go to the ground, and he doesn't find
All right.
running room. A short gain.
Take our time. We'll finish out the quarter. I'm not going to chew clock yet, I don't think, but we are definitely going to take our time on some of these.
At the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Trying to impose their will with the run.
Oh, man. He broke off the first tackle.
Big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that was a big-time stop defensively. Being physical, creating a negative play on that last run. Now you're setting up third down. This is the critical time. You've got to find a way to get off the field. You're trailing late in the game. Give it back to your offense.
First down, Evan Boyd.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a
Okay.
plan.
Guess he was just able to, like, just big hit him or something.
Properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Rayner. They're setting up the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first.
Third and one.
We've seen this running back make a lot of big plays catching the football. They've got a lot of different ways to use him. That time, they're just throwing him more of a traditional running back.
I want that favorite in.
And I really like how they diversify.
Let's go power eye tight. We'll run the damn ball.
He's a weapon, and they do a good job of being creative when it comes to distributing him the football.
On third and short, just trying to get enough.
First down. Yes. All right.
He has enough to move the chains. They've got a first down here. Want to start his
So floor is the read here. Well, that outside corner is the read here. If he sucks in, then we're gonna go to Flora, which he did.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short.
The Monster Energy DLC. Man, I really hate that whole thing. Just sucks. Let's take a look at this double in. Cody Jackson potentially.
establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running.
Amari Hayes? He's short?
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one. And all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of
Touchdown, Cyclones.
Needed that for Jalen, I think, because he was struggling with those picks and the fumble for a little bit there.
More cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Motion from the back.
The defense knew coming into this game.
Ooh.
Not only did they have to worry about
All right, 2-score lead. Feel good about it.
as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Do we think Iowa State can get $3 million for a jersey patch like Pollard said? I mean, I think they would like to get there. I think it would take the right partner. I think it would take someone like a Casey's to just kind of just I think it would take something like a Casey's where to just decide that, like, you know, Iowa State's the local team. We should do this. I know like the problem is that Casey's specifically will want to like play both sides of the fence. Like, oh, we don't want to do a jersey patch because we want to make everybody happy. And it's like, yeah. But you know, the thing with Casey's though is that, like, for a lot of small towns in Iowa, Casey's is the only gas station in town. So like for a lot of people, I mean, a lot of people, for most people, they're not going to just stop going to Casey's just because they have an Iowa State jersey patch. But even if they were like, even if for like a bunch of them that like wanted to be that petty about it, there's a lot of them that are in small towns that don't going to chew clock. That's going to win this game. Plus, that's going to give us our 14-point win potentially, which would give us our blowout bonus for those recruits that are visiting this week. Hopefully, as long as I don't fuck this up. But if it's not Casey's, you'll need someone like a Principal Financial or someone like that to jump in. You know, find a big company somewhere that's got they have their own issues. But, you know, I don't think like a Sukup would be interested in hucking out another $3 million for a patch when they've already got the End Zone Club and all that stuff. Like, he's already, you know, like Sukup's already pretty heavily invested into this. So I kind of don't think he would want to dump a bunch more money into this. And, you know, for him, how much is that jersey patch actually worth? Like, in terms of like business that gets driven to him because of that, probably not a lot. You know, any Iowa State fan that was going to buy a grain bin, it was probably either always going to buy from Sukup or never going to buy from Sukup, and a jersey patch isn't going to change that. But you know, it you know, theoretically an option maybe. It'd be great if you could somehow convince Harry Stein to finally give a shit about athletics. That'd be pretty cool. Obviously, he's got plenty deep enough pockets to make it happen, but all indications as of right now are that that's not really his bag, but whatever. You know, Pioneer could be an option. Wiffles Hybrids already has a sponsorship with Iowa State for like their radio broadcast. I think we're with Learfield or something like that. Wiffles Hybrids already advertises to lots and lots of different Iowa State folks anyways. So maybe them, but ooh! All right. However, 31-10, after throwing 3 picks this game and fumbling, after turning it over on 4 straight possessions, winning this game 31-10 right now is remarkable. Yeah, time up my hit sticks better. But I mean, hey, if they want to keep throwing underneath and stuff like that, I'll give it to them all day. Ooh. Max Balloon. Yep.
still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the tailback. Breaks into the open.
Got to keep Cam Petaway's Heisman hopes alive here. He had some receiving yards, did not have a ton of rushing yards because Evan Boyd had himself a crazy game.
They're gonna ride this running back.
However, we might be able to get Cam Petaway a touchdown here.
There he goes. And he takes it in on the final
All right.
play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that.
37-10 over Utah. That's a good outcome. I'd feel pretty happy about that. It's kind of fun. It's strange. We're playing really well against ranked teams and really good rosters, and then against bad teams. From that from the 4-star right tackle, he committed to Penn State. Sure did. He hard committed to Penn State. Damn. I thought we had a shot at him, but oh well. Doesn't mean we need to do. We either need to go get a quarterback now, or we find a transfer quarterback, which maybe that might be the route to do it. Get the weekly practice plan taken care of. Do some recruiting here. So that's kind of a bummer. We gave it our best effort, but is what it is. We're gonna end up getting this guy, which is awesome. Now we can dump full hours into this guy since we don't have that quarterback anymore. Let's check out these guys and see how we're doing. If we need to dump more points in any of these folks. We got that big defensive visit weekend this time around. We've got full hours on him, so we're in good shape there. Let's do our hard sell. Nope. Don't want to add this on scholarship. I want to go here and there. That should help make up the difference on that top one. Plus, we'll get the visit this week. I think we'll get it. And they don't have the bonus for a verbal commit either, so that's good. We're not going to get him, unfortunately, because we can't get a visit in time, and I don't. And well, actually, we might be able to. Let's do a hard sell. There's a non-zero chance we can make it up. Should have been paying attention to these guys before, really, and taking care of this ahead of time, so we could have not been behind there. But we'll give it our best shot. We can do a hard sell. Oh, he can't for him. Who are we really good on? We're fine on him. Let's put that there. Let's go down here. We'll put a hard sell on him. Go. Okay. How are we doing on the rest of these? Doing good on him. Doing good there. We're not going to get him, unfortunately. Just ran out of time on some of these guys. We're on week 5 now. If he goes to verbal this week, he'll commit over 6. I don't think we're going to get him. He's a JUCO guy anyways. I'm not going to stress too much about him. We can put some hours into these guys finally. We're not going to get him. Fortunately, some of these lower guys were just not. We just didn't have enough hours early on to chase everybody. Let's go after the strong safety here. We know 2 of these. We know his deal breaker. We're good there. That should give us a nice thing. We can always, and he's visiting Cincinnati week 8, so we can put him on a bye week on week 7 and get a little extra boost 1 week. All right. All right. Well, I apologize for having that little interruption in there in the middle of that game. But we're going to call it for this week. So thank you everybody for watching this, another installment of our College Football 27 Dynasty. I think I can do once a week. I'm not sure if it'll be Wednesdays or Thursdays or anything like that. It'll just depend on kind of my work schedule and what I got going on in the weeknights for podcasts and stuff like that. But hopefully, like once a week, we can do this and kind of keep up with it, and should be able to keep it moving. And usually, once I get into like the playoffs, I usually will like try to play like all of the playoffs in one shot. Like, so I'll just play all 3 games right away, type of thing. So, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. We'll